Hello. How is the auditory memory of your child now? Do you feel that it's not increasing much and there is help required? We'll talk about it in this session. Also, we'll talk about how to introduce different consonants like yo, how to help the child to be able to produce yo properly. So, coming to auditory goals first, we are talking about three item auditory memory, right? We had been working on that. So the child should remember three words or three phrases or three sentences and in a proper sequence. For example, uh, if you tell the child, we are going out to the garden. So finish your milk, wear your shoes, and take your water bottle. And then the child has to remember all three. So we will see what tips can be used for all these. Coming to the receptive language codes, you should expect your child to be able to understand the question, how does it feel? So feeling with the hands. So we are introducing the vocabulary of textures now. How does it feel? It feels smooth, it feels bumpy, pokey, hard, soft, scratchy, all that adjectives should be coming now. In expressive language goals, your child should be able to give descriptive adjectives. What are descriptive adjectives? Like the child should be able to say hot, cold, wet, dry, rough, smooth, all that. It should be part of the vocabulary by the end of the week. In speech, you are going to introduce a new consonant, year. How to say year? As in yesterday, yellow, yet, Yankee Doodle, all that. And the book which is selected for this week is Pat the Bunny. Pat the Bunny book is selected because this will have two things. One is that if this is a touch and feel book, therefore there will be a lot of texture vocabulary. And secondly, there will be a facilitation of doing three sentences together in a row. So the child has to remember the three sentences with the help of the pictures. Let us see. This is the book, Pat the Bunny. And here, Judy pats the bunny. So if you touch here, this shows it's very, very soft because it's the fur of the rabbit. And then you go back to touch the face of daddy, and it is hard. It's scratchy. It is hard. So the child can literally touch with the hand, touch with the fingers, and understand the vocabulary. Now, coming to the auditory goals of three items, how you do here. Judy plays peekaboo. Then, second one, what does Judy do? She looks into the mirror. And then, third one, she reads a book. So, you read the book like that, and then you tell the child, okay, what did Judy do first? What did she do second? Then third. So the child has to repeat all three sentences. Again, coming to the tips, the first we are talking about auditory memory. Here, if you help the child to develop auditory memory further and further, choose fingers. So what do you say? We are going to the garden to play. Finish your milk, wear your shoes, take your water bottle. Please note here, we are moving from left to right and not right to left because it is pre-literacy skill. We are preparing the child for reading later on, and when we read from left to right. So you move from left to right. So you give three sentences and then you ask the child to repeat. So the child says, we are going to the garden, have to finish your milk. What next? Yes, give the child time to think about it. And then he says, wear your shoes and then take your water bottle. So go together again. We are going to the garden, finish your milk, wear your shoes, and take your water bottle. So the child will be helped with 3 fingers. When he says or she says the first thing, you put the finger down. Now 2 are left. So like this, you move your fingers to help the child. You can also help with the blocks. Put 3 blocks on the table and the same way point to the block, second, third. And when the child does the first one, remove first block. When he finishes the second action, remove the second block. It helps the child to think and put that in a sequence. Another tip for this week is increase the auditory memory of your child as much as you can and any way as you can. Read a story. Tell the child to retell the story and see that the child remembers 3 events at least. If not 3 full sentences, it doesn't matter. So, in this sequence, the child should be able to retell the story. Even when the child makes some craft work, you have given instructions, you give 3 instructions, and ask the child to repeat those 3 instructions. After the craft is made, ask the child what did the child do, and the child will repeat all 3 sentences as instructions. So another tip for this session is introduce sight words now. What are sight words? Sight words is a pre-reading skill. Before the child starts reading, the child should be able to pay attention to the print and understand that print is important. So how do you do? Take 2 books. Okay? And you say, which book do you want to read? This is Pat the Bunny. Pat the Bunny. And this one is The 3 Little Pigs. 3 Little Pigs. Now, which book do you want? Pat the Bunny or 3 Little Pigs? So you're putting the acoustic highlight on bunny and the pigs. So the child associates bunny with the small book and the pigs with the larger book. When the child points out to the book, take it as it is. You don't expect the child to read. So then you show again, oh, you like 3 Little Pigs, the 3 Little Pigs. Okay, we'll read this. That's all. This can be carried forward throughout the day, the print. Suppose you are going for shopping and you tell the child, make a list of all the things and we are going for shopping. We'll go to Manoj stores. Stand outside the Manoj store and look at the board and point out and say, Manoj stores. Oh, this is Manoj stores. Let us go inside. And then follow your list and tell the child, okay, this is bread, chocolate, biscuits, bread. Now I have to buy bread. Can you see where is the bread? Let's buy bread. Chocolate. Can we see where is the chocolate? Like this, you're just drawing attention of the child to the print, which makes meaningful for the child to understand. Another tip for speech is when you want to see that the child uses the sound of ear and the child is not using, then put E together. Before that, E, A. Put E, A as diphthong and then yellow will come. For example, yesterday, yellow, yet. But then don't make it a habit. As soon as the child can say your drop off E. So what you can do is yellow, yellow, yellow. Yesterday, yesterday, yesterday. So start with E and slowly get rid of E. And then next time, don't use E. The child will be able to produce Y by itself. Another tip for this week is when you're talking about how does it feel, you're giving vocabulary of texture, right? Now you say, how do you feel? This will give the vocabulary of emotions because the child should be able to say happy, sad, frustrated, sick, whatever. So this should be part of daily routine again throughout the spoken language communication and interaction. Also introduce how are you and how old are you. So the child has to understand when the word old comes, the child has to give his age. When you say, how are you? It is again vocabulary of emotions. I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm thrilled, I'm frustrated. So this language has to increase slowly, which will come from you first, and then the child will pick it up. Right? So lots to do meaningfully throughout the session when you're telling stories or when you are doing any activity with the child. When are you giving any instructions to the child? Go on working on this new vocabulary and expansion of auditory memory. If you have any questions, write in the comments and I will help you to give more tips maybe. If you want to view the sessions before this, then please click the link given below and it will take you to 40 weeks session plan. Thank you. See you next week.